We're going on a gall hunt. We're going on a gall hunt. There are a lot of little oak trees around here. I say little oak trees, you know, they're quite big, but they're only about 30, 40 years old. So they're only about 20, 25 foot high. But they do produce quite a lot of acorns. And I'm going to go and have a look amongst all the acorns and see if I can find any examples of galls. Now, galls happen when a wasp, a parasitic wasp, lays its egg inside an acorn or a leaf bud. Sometimes part of the stem. And then what happens is that there's a chemical change caused by the grubber hatching, which makes the acorn distort, and you get all sorts of weird and wonderful shapes. And I'll show you some of them now. This is probably one of the most common examples. This is a knopper gall, and this is where the wasp has injected its egg into an acorn as it's forming, and it causes this weird distortion, this mutation. And of course there will be a grub inside there that ultimately will eat its way out in due course. Crikey, the wasps have been really busy on this tree. I think there's almost as many knoppers as there are normal. See, there's one, two there, a couple of normal ones there, there's another knopper there, two more knoppers there, quite big ones in fact. We go around here, normal, some more here, more up here. The wasps have had a field day. Another one over there. Good grief. Well, that's a nice colour one. It almost looks like a flower. And yeah, still plenty here. My word, it's a good year for the knopper galls. Well, here's a nice little crop of marble galls. They start off green, or sort of greenish yellow, then go darker green, then go brown, and as time goes on they get harder and harder. And they go quite woody, and they can sometimes stay on the tree for 2 or 3 years, depending on the weather and the health of the tree, etc. But these galls are the ones that people used to use to make ink in the old days. I'll put a link on the YouTube channel to a nice little video that shows you how they used to do it. Basically, it was just a matter of using the dark, dried interiors, grinding it up, and mixing it with a sticky something like gum arabic so it would stick to the paper. But this is obviously a popular tree for the marble gall wasp, because I've noticed some more in through here. There's another couple there, look. Excellent. I spotted something unusual round here, if I can find it again. Here, look, there's a marble gall that's actually forming on a branch of a leaf, on the vein of a leaf. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Normally it's in the leaf bud. It's just a little bit different. Now, this I suspect is going to turn into an artichoke gall. If I find a fully grown artichoke gall, I'll show you in a little while. But again, it's where the acorn goes a little bit weird and starts developing a shape almost like a sort of hop flower. That's why they're sometimes called hop galls as well. Now that is an artichoke gall. There's another one just over there. It's where the gall takes on the shape almost, as I mentioned earlier, of an, oh, that's a good one there. Almost the shape of an artichoke. Looks a little bit like a hop as well. So there you go, that's our 3 types of gall in the last 20 minutes, half hour. They're there if you look for them. Another little one in behind it, look. So I don't know how many others I will find. There's about 7 or 8 different types that I know of anyway, depending on the type of wasp. And yeah, I don't see all of them in these particular fields where I walk every day, in these meadows, but I do see quite a lot generally. And if I spot any more, I'll put them in future videos. Pretty little fungus here on this oak tree, and slightly more developed example there. A little bit of sunshine after the rain and everything's glistening. It's lovely. And everything smells amazing, doesn't it, Harris? It smells lovely. You want to go that way, don't you? All right, we'll go that way. Go on then. The rose bay willow herb is starting to change now. The flowers are starting to go over, and what's happening is the flowers are now developing into these long, thin seed pods. And they will swell and swell and swell. And once the rain stops and they get a chance to dry out, they suddenly split open like ripe bananas, and you get these big puffs of fluffy seeds coming out. And I've just noticed this, look. Some sycamore leaves that have upset a pirate because they've all got black spot disease. It doesn't actually do the plant any harm, it's just a fungal infection. But yeah, there you go. Ah, the black spot. Fluff. I'm just helping the thistles. You tired out already? Is all this gall hunting just too much? Yeah. Come on then, we'll head home now. Toodle-pip.